Ironcliff Guardian's not that good in this matchup because of Hailstone Prison. Damn, this would have helped last game. So, I'm gonna play... Okay. One thing I really like about Duelyst is opening theory. I find it incredibly fascinating. By playing Healing Mystic here, this is the counter greed gambit, where I'm countering the threat of the Borean Bear walking 2 spaces forward to punch me in the face if there's wall development, but I'm also inviting my opponent to walk towards me and take this mana from me, and I'm going to attempt to punish that play in return. Because this is such an odd opening, it already signals to my opponent that I've got something up my sleeve. And so you can see the hesitation here. And so now my opponent is thinking, okay, well, I can move the Borean Bear to this mana, maybe do like Gravity Well to take the rest of the mana and just do a Healing Mystic play where I punch and then I have to provoke Lockdown. I need to make more content just about opening theory in this game. This is actually a very balanced play. Nothing too scary. Trading into the Mystic. So they can do punch to clear the Healing Mystic. But I don't think you actually need to take that play because Ephemeral Warmaster now. Ephemeral Warmaster's a 3-mana 3/3 that when it dies, it summons a 3/3. This card eventually got nerfed, but before that, it was like an S-tier card in Vanar. It was one of the only things that kept it viable. Oh my god, they're running Veil Hunter. Bet you it's Veil Hunter Mark of Solitude. I'm gonna go on record and say I invented that combo, by the way. How dare you use my own tech against me? So what are we looking for? Lasting Judgment. We'll replace here. Just an Azurite line. Oh, that's spooky. This is not looking good for me, chat. Let me think. I do still want to clear the Borean Bear. But because my opponent didn't develop any walls, I could potentially walk here and then provoke so the Borean Bear won't be an issue. It's got to be Lion Provoke, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it like this to protect the Silverguard Knight from the Ephemeral Warmaster because I value this provoke locking down the Veil Hunter a little bit more. I could trade as well to take out the first half of Warmaster, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do punch instead. And you could swap these. What I love so much about Duelyst is that there's a lot of plays that you can just hard debate and say, okay, but what if the Silver Guard was here and the Azurite Lion was here, where the Silver Guard is locking the Veil Hunter down, maybe eats a hit from the Ephemeral Warmaster, and then the Azurite Lion is still threatening the Veil Hunter, right? It's a moot point here. Flash Freeze? Oh, no, okay. I thought they were going to leave this stunned as a body blocker, but you can see they're protecting the Veil Hunter. And so now with this play, Ephemeral Warmaster has to clear the Healing Mystic to save the Veil Hunter. So my opponent's actually worked into a very strong spot. They have several threats that can snowball the game if they get the couple cards that combo with them. They answered my play very cleanly. And they develop a Snow Chaser. Not too bad. That... Oh, that's right. I forgot that Chromatic Cold deals 2. Didn't they nerf Chromatic Cold so it only deals 1 now? Okay. Not too shabby. I can go Arclight Regalia, which doesn't really help me here. When your opponent has like a swarm, Arclight Regalia is not as good. I've got Emerald Rejuvenator Mystic for next turn. I think I have to replace the Regalia. Ah, Windblade, okay. So we're gonna do this. I'll walk down, I get to clear the Borean Bear before it became a threat to me. And so now I get to play Windblade Adept here. And the reason I'm playing Windblade Adept here and not here is so that Snow Chaser doesn't get that trade. And then I can play Azurite Lion here. So Ghost Wolf can still come down and eat one of these two, but as long as I keep the damage off my face, that's most important. So do you unlock the cards? Or yeah, you would normally, like, it's Hearthstone style where you play games and you get gold for winning and losing and completing your daily quests, and then you buy packs with the gold, and then you get cards that way. And then you get crafting material that you can craft the specific cards you want. And when Duelyst came out, it was basically more generous than Hearthstone, but had, like, basically the same collection model. And now the landscape has changed once again with Legends of Runeterra, where we've realized the viability now of games being even more generous with the cards, and then also monetizing very heavily through cosmetics. And the Dreamsloth developers have already gone on record to let us know that that's the style of monetization they want to go for. They want the game to be even more generous with its card acquisition. And to be honest, when it comes to Duelyst, like how generous it was, I spent money on the game because I loved it so much, and I would always want to, like, get all of the cards as fast as I could when a new set came out to make YouTube videos with. But I mean, usually if you were like a daily player like I was, you would have so much gold that you could buy like 100 packs, like whenever a new set drops, just with your saved up gold. Decimate, destroy minions that are not nearby a general. So if I move Argy here and then Decimate, everything gets wiped except this 4/4. But then I wipe the Veil Hunter, I wipe all of this out. Oh, the 3/1 lives too, that's correct. So it's not really that great of a play. I'll Decimate later. And so now I'll Healing Mystic. And then I can't play Emerald Rejuvenator here because, again, Snow Chaser and Winter Merid get the trade, so I have to play it here. So I threaten Face. I potentially threaten Voice of the Wind. You think we'll see more cards in the future? Right now, this is just like 80-something% of the core set of the base set that they kind of reworked a lot of cards to make a new core set. And then they're going to start taking cards and reworking them and making basically reboots of all the expansions that we got going forward. Shimzar, Bloodbound, whatever it was, where we got the Golem stuff. Then there was the Trials, and there was one more I'm forgetting. We had like, what, 4 or 5 expansions for Duelyst? So there's still a lot of cards in the game. Duelyst had way more cards than we kind of ever thought, because we had a lot of very bad cards. We had a lot of cards that were bad, that were good in like Gauntlet and stuff, like draft mode. But they have the opportunity to like make some of the really laughably bad, 100% unplayable cards into real cards, and that just naturally bolsters the player the card pool on its own. Intensify? I would maybe like to see Intensify again. I don't think that would matter. So now Decimate. How long can I keep baiting my opponent? It becomes the question. If I just move here and I Decimate, they get to keep this, and these walls, and these all die. Are you running Aegis? No. I don't think I am running it in this list. I don't think I'm running Tempest either, which is pretty sad. I am running Sunbloom though, so let's look for Sunbloom. As soon as I replace its Decimate, my opponent's going to play into it and it's going to be glorious. So I'll replace Juvenator. Martyrdom, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, we'll Martyrdom this 4/4, and then we'll just play Ironcliff. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, they changed Aegis Barrier, though. It doesn't cantrip anymore. I am running the new Aerial Rift, which it shuffles a copy of the last spell you played into your deck, and then you draw a card. And sometimes you can, like, hook it up with, like, spell combos. I was using it to, like, maybe get extra copies of Lasting Judgment and stuff. I'm, like, this close to taking this game back, though. Here's Holy Immolation. If I hit Lasting Judgment or Holy Immolation or something like that to hit the Glacial Elemental or any of this, and we would be fine. Ooh. 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, they have to kill the Ironcliff Guardian first. Okay, we're good. We're still alive then. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we're still alive. How long is the second test? The network test runs through tomorrow, Tricky. The network test actually started a few days ago, but I couldn't stream because I was out of town. Ooh. That's a little disrespectful. So, I can clear this barrier and then Holy Immolation to wipe all of this except the Veil Hunter. Which is still probably my best line. Okay. We are suddenly 3 years ago. Where are you playing Duelyst? Steam. Duelyst 2 is on Steam Shadow Moon. Today and tomorrow you can play their network test. Go, go, go. Log in. Try out the new reworked core set. You get all the cards for free. But yeah, seriously though, this is my origin story, y'all. Like, I love Duelyst to death. Oh, it's still up in the browser? True, true, true. Of course, I'm going to play in the Steam version, so that way, like, you can wish list it. And it gives them better data to, like, work off of and show to whoever they need to. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we had this many players during the network test, that kind of thing. I think if I remember correctly, during the last network test, we had, like, 800 concurrent players or something. Which is, like, ridiculous. So, this Veil Hunter has been alive the entire game, and I don't like that. You're playing Gravitas Wellis on me? Oh no, not Gravitas Wellis. Decimate. Decimate value? Bruh. Okay, the last spell I played was Holy Immolation. So we're gonna start there. Welp, I think we're dead, boys. Wait, if I kill all the walls and the Borean Bear runs out of attack power, are we actually still living? Hey God. Hey God, we are alive. We're thriving. In our lane, moisturized. No aspect of the mountains, please. Second Holy Immolation in hand. Okay, that's oof. That's a lot of damage. That's Damahe. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. I can punch this frog. Okay. I need a playable unit. Go. That'll do. You have to attack the provoke unit. Pow. Somehow I am alive. And I am living. Now I just need martyrdom. I'll start healing myself. So my opponent's not locked down by the Ironcliff Guardian. Blazing Spines! Ah! Get him off me! Get him off me! The Blazing Goose Spines. The Value Hunter. No! No, it doesn't... You gonna take some damage, homie? Okay. A little anticlimactic. Replace for Bod? Okay. Divine Bond. Okay, we gotta go Yu-Gi-Oh mode here. I have one draw to decide it all, Faye. There's one card in my deck that can seal the deal on this game. It's Divine Bond. Allowing me to... Oh, Holy Immolation kind of works too, huh? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. We did it, chat. So anyway. Anyway, we actually did just have the Divine Bond. I mean, the Holy Immolation there. Okay, seriously though. Be fully honest. It's okay, chat. I totally understand. Listen. Who thought I was gonna lose that game? Raise your hand. Who thought I was done so? Raise your hand.